As the season of fall is upon us, we are awakened with the visual of the changing of colors and the freshness of the cooling weather. As I head to Emily Murphy Park, I am reminded of how beautiful and refreshing nature is. Life suddenly feels slowed down. There's something about reconnecting with nature that soothes the soul and makes the feelings of stress and anxiousness fade. As I gather my materials, I reflect on how the people before me used fire. It has been used by humans for thousands of years, traditionally to heat and keep families warm, while also cooking food. Creating fire was an act of intention, gathering their materials, connecting survival and purpose, transforming raw materials into something new. It was a lifeline for many. But today the meaning of creating fire has changed. It is now used for recreational use or entertainment, like we are doing here. The meaning of the creation of fire has completely evolved from traditional use to modern use today. As I was creating the fire, I was thinking about Alice Munro's short story, The Shining Houses, and how it fits here in an unexpected way. In the story, Mary, who is the narrator, has moved to the suburbs in a newly developed neighborhood. She visits an older lady named Mrs. Fullerton, who has been living in her tucked-away property way before the new development was even thought about. Her house doesn't fit in the new modern neighborhood. She has a chicken run, sheds, and she cares about functionality more than looks. Instead, the aged property is rich in history, but the people around her want to get rid of it to make the neighborhood look more clean. This setting is symbolic of capitalist progress, shiny new homes replacing the, quote, old and, quote, inefficient. Miss Fullerton's home is traditional, and like this fire, unpredictable at times, but alive, and is constantly shaping with time. It's not perfect, but still full of warmth. The neighbors use their individualism and self-interest to join together and sign a petition in hopes to pass a law that will put a road through Miss Fullerton's property. This will legally kick her out, but they justify this because the municipality will pay her out. The story shows systems that only value money and modernization at the cost of human depth. While watching the fire, I thought to myself, it is easy to want things neat and perfect, but at what point are we burning away what made them so full of character and life to begin with? During our time at the park, we saw a squirrel. It was busy collecting nuts. It never stopped moving except for the few seconds it did for me to get this clip. Then along came a hare. The hare had started collecting nuts right where the squirrel was getting theirs. You could tell the squirrel was afraid and wanted the hare to leave. But the hare stayed, content where it was. This also reminded me of Munro's story. The squirrel representing the new neighborhood, protective, always planning, keeping things in order, and the hare, Miss Fullerton, simple, unbothered, just living the way they know best. When I look at the fire, I see both creation and destruction, kind of like creativity. To make something new, you often have to let go of something else. As I put out the fire, I reflect on this experience and how much calmer I feel. This made me realize how I've been so caught up in life, just going through the motions every day. It has reminded me of how important balance, naturalness, and accepting things as they are is, which connects to the topic we've learned about in class, Taoism. In the end of The Shining Houses, Mary also had this realization, seeing that truth and beauty exist in imperfection and change, and not forced order.